white man bad, mommy. White male bad. Fuck off. Yeah, we're all evil sons of bitches. But hey, man. A wise old guy from Nova Scotia once said, if you're going to be blamed for it, you might as well be doing it. So if you want me to be the bad man, well, so be it. Like, later, my bitch niggers. Like, fuck. All this political correctness shit, it's like, fuck. It's all coming down now. I've all had enough of your shit. All your feminist cunt shit. Treating us white guys like crap. Like, we're all horrible, right? But, you know, we've also been husbands and fathers and just normal Joes, too. And not stuff like that. But you blame us for everything. All that shit's coming down. As for Josie Dye, it's just like, I guess she's probably, I don't know what her fucking deal is, like, you know. But, you know what, honey, like, you're not writing my quote. I could do my own Serious Section on the show. Like a Rush Limbaugh or something like that, right? Like, just me talking, right? I don't need you or Todd or any of those, or what's his fucking name, Fearless Fred, or anyone to ride my coattails, right? Anyone, right? You know, it's like, you probably should have treated me a lot fucking better. Like, the Toronto media is like, you know, I don't know who's running the show, but like, we need to stop, Maxime Bernier, we need to stop mass immigration from, yes, even the Ukraine, because you guys are, you know, don't behave yourselves either, from what I've experienced. So there's a reason why I don't want any of you in my gene pool, because of the games you play. You're stupid, ignorant fucks. You know, I don't really, it's like, I never would have had a problem with you if you just had behaved your fucking self better, right? You know, just had, you know, like I'm in fucking the New York Med, and then whose you know, family decides to follow me? Josie's family. It's like, fuck, man. No, man. It's like, you know, you like, is that a show? Like, you know, like, is that something a good idea to you? You know, you insult and humiliate someone, and then, you know, like, oh, I want to have a family now. Like, whatever. Fuck off. Fuck that, man. You know, fucking stupid whore. You know, and that's another thing. As like, Todd has lots of friends in the Toronto media. I'm well aware of that, but as a general consensus, most people think he's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking moron. He's a rape advocate. Like, I'm not a feminist, but I don't support that either. Todd's Jewish heritage cannot save him this time. Sorry, Stern, it's true, right? You know, you guys are gonna have to start behaving yourselves a lot better. I guess the behaving that we won't accept just because someone's Jewish. I family, like, and I work in the media. Doesn't mean you can do whatever the fuck you want. Todd, you're fired. I'll be happy to work for Sirius XM, but, you know, under one condition: we have to blackball Todd Shapiro from the media. We're like, oh, actually, you make it up with Todd, blah blah. Actually, you do this. Like, just because the media says so doesn't mean it's true, right? We don't have to do everything the media says, right? Especially the way they behave like spoiled children, right? Feminism is going bye-bye with the baby boomers. It's all a lot of shit. As for Maxime Bernier, because, like, why should Woodbridge just get the first-time home buyers thing? Why not Barrie, Newmarket, and all that stuff? Why? So we can have mass immigration? Fuck off, right? You whoops won't even fucking pay me the fucking money, right? You try to scream around. I'll be getting that money no matter what, right? I'll be getting that money no matter what. Why shouldn't Barrie get first-time home buyers thing, or Collingwood, or like the whole Great Province of Ontario? Why just Woodbridge, right? Why? Right? I ask you this, right? So why, we can have a bunch of fucking whoops from Italy come over here and fucking weirdly whoop things up? I don't think so. You know, like, we need to reestablish, before we start bringing people over here, we really need reestablish Canadian values, right? Like, you know, I only pay you when I feel like, you know. As for, like, people from, like, Albania and shit like that, they can fuck off in Eastern Europe. They can fuck right off, man. Oh yeah, I am so smart. Albania, come to Albania. I want to go to Albania. It's fucking riddled full of fucking Muslims. Like, are you fucking stupid? Yes, I Albanian. He's probably Muslim too. Fuck off, man. Not enough of your shit. You know, there's way too much political correctness. Like, the media says one thing, but the future is digital, right? You know. As for, like, feminism, like, you know, fuck off, you fucking cunts. I could have done this all 8 years ago. Josie Dye worked for the Women's Network, the Feminist Network, right? I think I can do better than that anyways, right? So, we need to fire Todd Shapiro right off the get-go from fucking Canalasa. He's not even funny. Like, he's just hiding behind friends that he has in the Toronto media. He's not. He's an idiot. Like Dean Blundell. We need to clean up the Toronto media. We need to fire everyone at CP24 for being a bunch of rude, ignorant packies. You know, that's the fucking multiculturalism network, and that's going back. And as for all these like little multicultural, every fucking weekend, once a year, sure, who gives a fuck, right? Every fucking weekend they're speaking, you know, dancing around like, this is not Europe. I don't want this to be Europe. I don't want this to be India. I don't want this to be the Caribbean. I want Canada to become Canada. It's English, you know, British values, right? You know, like honesty is the best policy. So honesty is the best policy. Is the not an Italian fairy tale. See what you can get him for he's worth, right? You know, like that's the thing. That's why Europe's such a mess, because it's very corrupt. And South America and all these fucking places. Like, as for Desiree Bubbles, fuck off. Who cares? You know, get bent. You know, there's lots of large-breasted women out there. Like, I don't give a fuck like what Bono says or what the fuck. It's my life, man. Like, you know, what the media says. Like, listen, I'll do what the fuck I want, right? I don't need a co-host. If I were to do a Sirius XM, I don't need a co-host, right? Like, I have a strong enough presence. I probably need like a little research team and stuff like that to help me, you know, come up with topics and stuff like that. You know, I know Howard Stern, like so much of the Howard Stern support network stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll grab up Mehmet as my my wing boy, right? You know, he'd be my little co-host. But as for like, you know, anyone in the Toronto media, it's like, well, you've grossly overstepped your bounds, and you're, you know, like Alan Cross is a fucking geek and an idiot. You know, she's you know, like I can't even go to things. Why don't you just fuck off, cunt? Right? You know, don't worry about me. I don't support your feminist values. I support equality, but I don't support feminism. Right? You know, like you can just treat and disregard a man. As for European values, belong in Europe. Indian values belong in India. This is, you know, we cater to too much of that stuff. Those are just very dishonest values and whatnot, right? And as for feminism, it's more than run rampant through the Toronto media. It's all women on the TV, and it's almost all minorities. Even like on City TV, it's all women now, right? It's like the women's network. You're not like, I'm a white male, right? Like, we're taking our balls back. We're had enough of your shit, right? Sorry, honey, like, you know. Even that little D'Souza, little brown D'Souza, I used to like that guy. What do they have? A big fat lumpus on the fucking as the weatherman who doesn't even fucking lift, right? Your feminist bullshit is going right out the window. John Tory, you're gonna have to step it up too if you want an election. We need a real fucking man. We don't need a fucking, you know, guy wearing pearls and fucking a woman's dress, right? We need a fucking stop catering to feminism, stop catering to political correctness. You know, we need to start reinforcing Canadian values. You know, honesty is the best policy. Like what they try doing, like they think they're not gonna, like, no matter what, I'll be coming back and get that money. No matter what, like the Calvary's here or whatever, right? I'll be getting that fucking money from the whoops. And we need to stop mass immigration, right? You know, because first time buyers, why? So we can have a bunch of fucking people from Europe and all that stuff. Oh, yes, Brad, you're European. I'm British, right? I don't mind some Europeans, like Germans and stuff, but like, we need to really step down on immigration, right? Because like, I don't want to lose this. I don't want to turn Canada into Europe. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind some stuff. I don't want to turn Canada into India, right? You know, because Europe, like European values, well, Europe's a mess. It's very corrupt, right? So we'll have to reestablish. I don't need any of them. I don't need anyone riding my coattails. No. So I was like, you know, this is not happening. Actually, we do. Like, you know, I like you've had your 15 minutes of fame, but you had more than that off my back, off my coattails. I don't cater to feminism, right? I cater to equality and treating people. I cater to traditional British style values, right? I don't cater to that shit at all. But Maxime Bernier, right? Maxime Bernier. The feminists don't even like to put him on the fucking television, right? They only want to cater to these certain things. But the status quo is not keeping anyone happy. I believe in fairness and equal rights for all, but I don't, like, you know, these basic laws, you know, that are governed by Canada are a good set of laws to govern for everyone. There's no one above the law, right? No one above that crap. And certain people seem to think they can do what they want. Like Todd Shapiro, you're fired, buddy. We'd put Barry Taylor in there, and he'd be a much better guy. he's actually, like I said, Barry Taylor, or even this Lily Singh chick. I never heard of her. Darren Jones, like that's probably an experiment. We're gonna put Darren Jones in, right? Because he's friends with fucking Josie, whatever. I don't give a fuck, right? He's more than capable of it. He's got years of experience on his belt. That's some chick on YouTube, right? That's a one-shot deal. I like Darren Jones. I won't do the Lily Singh show. But if we give Darren his own late night show on, say, CTV or something like that, or even the CBC or something like that, I'd be more than happy to do that. I like Darren, to tell you the truth. I always liked him, even though like fucking he's another fucking idiot that pissed me the fuck up and not that bad. If he had his own talk show on CTV Global, I'd love to pop downtown Toronto for Darren Jones, right? There's a guy, he's like, we need to really establish, get some white males back there, some strong white males, Todd's European, I don't know the fuck he is, but Todd's a goof, right? Barry Taylor is a very funny and quite capable of hosting Canada's Laughs and Seriously. Todd, all those fucking people that fucking wronged me, I don't think so. It's like, we do. No, we don't. It's like, no, I don't think so. It's like, that's no way to treat a man, right? Feminism's like that. I think maybe it's a big thing that baby boomers think, right? But I just couldn't do that. It's like after all the fucking all the things, just no, we don't. I'm not really into the East End because they're so. I don't know. That just wouldn't be happening. I don't need a sidekick. I don't need no host. I could if I were to do a Sirius XM show, I can do the whole thing myself. I'll need. You know what? Maybe I'll just take my mat off Howard Stern's hands, right? Maybe I'll just take my mat. I'd like to meet this guy, chit chat with him, have a talk with him, and that's that, right? Maybe I could just, he could, eventually be my Baba Booey, right? Who knows, right? Whatever, right? But I don't really need a Robin, right? If it was, it'd say be Jenny McCarthy, right? She's cool, right? Jenny McCarthy. But she's got her own well-established show, right? It'd have to be someone I'd have to pick. Let's choose for me, right? Someone that, like I said, keep me sharp on my toes, but it hasn't had a past history of, insulting and humiliating me. No feminist cunt is riding my coattails. We'll put it at that, right? Don't treat me. It's like another Christian fundamental. Do unto others as you would do unto them. That's no way to behave, to treat a man, right? So that's unacceptable, right? Sorry, Blowfish. That's not happening. I'm glad I can make you and Joel relevant for the time being or whatever it is, but that's no way to behave, right? That's no way to treat anyone, especially a man. Apparently, I don't know what the fuck your deal is. And you're you've read too many feminist magazines that's written by chicks for chicks on how to treat a man, blah, blah, blah. No, man, I think a lot of that stuff is hooey, right? It's just a lot of bunk and BS. But, you just have to feel it. Read so many of those magazines, blah, blah, blah. It's me taking too much RSD or reading too much Men's Health or something. It's some stuff, but, no, I think you a lot of that shit go to her head. Anything you can do, I can do better. BS. Bullshit, right? We can do this together. We can do this. Anything you can do, we can do it together. But better, I don't know. You can fuck off, man. A lot of this fucking political correctness shit is fucking through the fucking roof. But yeah, Maxime Bernier, we need to stop mass immigration. Why is Woodbridge getting a fucking first-time Harrisburg? Why is it just them, right? Why not the rest of us, right? Because they just bring all kinds of fucking people from Europe and just run it on Europe, just all over the place. Let them run around and behave themselves like a bunch of spoiled children and make a mess of this thing, right? I don't want to turn Canada, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to turn Canada into Europe. I don't want to turn Canada into, I want Canada to be Canada. It is a British Commonwealth, and it's under British common law, right? But to let people run around and act like spoiled brats, no. We're gonna have to start, cracking the lash and breaking the whip, because you've just run around and just run around like absolute fucking animals, right? Like that chick and oh, she had a great set of boobs. She was bouncing. I'm proud of my. You just shut up and be Canadian, dunce. Macedonia is this big on the fucking grand scheme of things, right? Just fucking. You'll start fucking behave yourself. Brampton. I can't even fucking get on the odd run. Fuck off, right? We don't need another Brampton. We don't need another Mississauga. We need people to start fucking behaving themselves, right? You know, Vaughn, so, but, you know, I go there and they're trying to sell me fucking shit. And like, oh, my cars. Oh, hey, try to buy my shit. That's looch. That's looch. No more of the looch shit, right? So, and then they don't even want to fucking pay me. It's like, well, you know, we're going to start treating you like shit again, right? Until you get the fucking message, man. Last time I checked, I'm the white male. And you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I'm the majority, man. Majority rules, man. I'm not a racist. I'm not a fucking bigot. But you're not guilting me into fucking feeling sorry for you anymore. Whether this, like I said, anything you can do, we can do it together. But I don't know about better there, honey bunny.